Morning all, so it's Tuesday, it's the 26th of May. I'm sitting here with the blinds tilted so it's nice and shady because I'm about to go out of the house and go up to my mum and dad's with Artera as Owen, who's selling it for us, is going to be taking some photos of it for it to go on the market. The sign is already up, but it needs the photos for the website, so we're going up to do that. Things to tell you from the past then. 11 years ago, when we did the old day that I mentioned the other day, I'd forgot about this. We had quite a few scooters turned up. I've never felt so chuffed to be a DJ at an event until I got to do the Santa Pod things. Well, I say until I'd already done the Santa Pod things. It were nice. It was, there's something about, in my head anyway, because of the things that I love, it is something nice about having a bunch of scooters sat outside the venue. What else? Is it 9 years ago King Hammond played at the old schoolhouse in town. Nick Welsh, Grammy winner, ex-member of Bad Manners and The Selector and all sorts of things, but a recording artist of his own right, and as I say, a Grammy winner too. 8 years ago, Vicky's mum came down, they went shopping, they come back. I was laying on the sofa watching football, and about an hour or so later I got shouted outside and they'd done this. They'd laid a bunch of artificial turf in the back garden. That's Vicky for you though. She gets an idea in her head and she just goes and does it. 3 years ago, as I was going into work, the gate swung back on me and cracked the front mudguard on Lola, and it's still like that to this day. Absolutely gutted. I'd had her just over a year and there weren't a mark on her, and then that happened. One of the few bits of plastic on her, the mudguard, so it just cracked, whereas if it had been metal it had dinked and bent and looked a lot worse. So I suppose, don't do that, Sam. What else? 2 years ago, the boy had moved out. Him and Judd had got their house and got the keys and moved in. That was on the Friday, and on the Sunday, I'd got a studio. We spent the Sunday morning, or the Saturday rather, at IKEA, as you do, spending a small fortune. Got some new shelves. In fact, didn't get new shelves, moved the old shelves into the bedroom, his old bedroom, which became the studio. But it just meant emptying all the vinyl off it and then having to put all the vinyl back on it again, which normal people will probably think is an absolute nightmare. Me, I loved. There's nothing I like more. And we bought a sofa bed, which got delivered and built on the Sunday. We'd already put the drawers together, and all that was left to order would be a new computer table, which we did eventually get. As I say, it's no longer a bedroom. It has got a sofa bed in it, but it's no longer a bedroom, it's my studio. And our thing came on the Sunday to pick some bits and pieces up that he'd still got to take. And literally walked into it and he's like, I've only been gone 2 fucking days. Fucking hell. Bless him. Love him to bits. Love Georgie to bits. Miss him being here, but so glad they've got their own place, and what a place it is as well. It's an absolute palace, it's huge. So yeah, there we are. Short but sweet today. Like I say, I'm off up to my mum and dad's. I'm going to set ETFM, but if I think her out later, then I will let you know. I don't know how long I'm going to be up there either, and I've got 2 lots of deliveries due with all this stuff, and I'm hoping they come tomorrow. They said they're in process of being dispatched, but they're not actually said that they're on the way yet. So fingers crossed as much as I can cross a pair of fingers these days. It'll either be this afternoon when I get back or tomorrow. So hey ho. Right, I'll see you later. TTFN.